Hi, this is Eric, and welcome to Larsen's Garage. This is an all-new channel, and we've got an intro video to explain our car hobby. My father, myself, and now my son. So 3 generations interested in cars, and here we go. It all started back in 1988 when my dad and I got interested to restore a 1966 Mercury Cyclone GT Indianapolis Pace Car Edition. It was a pretty rough car. We got it out of Sarasota, Florida. At the time, we lived in South Florida, and had a lot of fun restoring it, finding parts for it. Here you can see a picture of me when I was 14 years old, I believe, once we got it restored. Right before we put the engine in. So it's got a 390 GT engine. Once the Cyclone was restored, we started visiting some car shows to see some different vehicles, also buy parts. We spent many weekends a year traveling around Florida, meeting people, making friends, and finding parts in cars. So it was a great time. We had done the car show scene for a while, even after we added more cars to the collection. You can see here a couple of my dad's cars, a 68 Mustang and a 66 Ford Thunderbird, which he still has today. My first car was a 1978 Mercury Cougar XR7 given to me by my grandparents. It had very low mileage, 30 some odd thousand miles, and it was a great car for me to get started on. I learned a lot. Did a lot of research on how things worked in cars, studied shop manuals, and it was a great first-off car. Here's some pictures of one that I recently acquired a couple years ago, a 79 Cougar. It was a great car. Sold it to a good person up in Michigan, and we still keep in touch. As time went on, Dad added to his collection throughout the 90s and 2000s. Saw a 56 Thunderbird, a 68 Mustang, 69 Cougar. Here's a nice picture of the Thunderbird and Mustang together. When I got my own house, once I got married, I started collecting my own cars. I would buy them. They were in pretty rough shape, the first ones I had. Here you see a Mustang pictured. I spent a lot of time working on the garage and that, again learning, trying techniques out with paint. You see, I had my dog helping me there, and the final product actually came out pretty good. I was pretty happy with it. On this Mustang, it was black and white leather interior, and then moved on to a Lincoln Mark 7 88, another rough starter there. Needed a lot of work, had a lot of mileage on it, but these were great cars to learn from. My collection's a bit better now, but I got these looking pretty good. Learned a lot along the way. I'm a real fan of these Mark 7s, one of my favorite cars. They have the Mustang GT 5.0 high output V8 engine in them. Great riding car, very smooth and quiet. Really enjoy these cars. On this one here, I put a new leather interior in it, and it ended up being a nice ride for a while. Here's a picture of my uncle Jim, my dad, and I. We were putting an engine into that 66 Thunderbird. Here's a picture of the 427 engine that Dad put in the Mustang, a very rare engine that we got actually out of a yacht over in Fort Lauderdale. Really cool car. Still have it to this day. Drive it occasionally. But what's really nice now is to see my son getting involved, Nolan. He got involved at a very young age, and really enjoys this hobby along with me and my father. So we're always doing something on the collection. Today we've got 17 or 18 cars between my dad and myself, and there's always plenty of work to do to them. We created this channel to share our hobby and collection with you, give you some restoration tips and tricks, as well as some walk around and drive videos. So we want to pass on the knowledge and appreciation to the future generations of this great car hobby. If you like this video, please click the like button and subscribe to our channel so you're aware of when we post new content. Happy motoring!